Hello students, welcome back to my channel Essential English with Ridvan. This is the exercise number 14 of lesson 14 A1-A2 level. In the previous lesson we have learned about past continuous and past simple and the difference between them. So these exercises are related to that topic. Let's learn what you've learned. Okay. Look at the picture. Put the verbs in the correct form, past continuous or past simple. Okay, let's look at the picture. You see Lucy. What is she doing right now? Painting. She fallen and she broke something, her arm. Okay, and we are talking about that. You see, Lucy broke her arm last week. Broke the past form of brick. And what happened then? It happened when, and etc. Let's say it happened or it was happening. What do you say in his situation? Okay. Of course, we should say it happened. It's a repeated action. That's why we have to use just past simple. It happened. It happened when she painted her room. She painted her room or she was painting her room. You see here? It was the process, okay? She was painting. She cannot paint just in 1 second. She was doing that a period of time, okay? That's why it's the emphasizing that she was doing that for some hours maybe, and that's why it's the process. And she was painting her room. The next one, she fell off the ladder, and she was falling off or she fell off. Of course, she fall, but in the past because it's repeated. It's not repeated action. It's just finished. It's over. Okay. She fell. Why fell? Because fell. It's past form of fall. Okay, of the ladder, and that's it. And the next picture you see here, a man, woman and man, and they were waiting Paula. Paula is getting out from a train, and they meet Paula. Hi Paula, they say. Okay, you see that picture? And we have to answer some questions here. The train arrived or were arriving at the station. And what's correct one? Train travels by schedule. It's schedule. And that's why we cannot use any tenses, only simple. Present simple or maybe past simple. And it was yesterday. That's why the train arrived at the station, and Paula get off, and that's it was in the past. Past of get is got off. Two friends of hers, John and Rachel, wait to meet her. They were waiting because you see here, before the train stopped, they were waiting. Paula getting off the train, they were waiting. It's the process. That's why John and Rachel were waiting to meet her. Okay, and that's it. And the next and the last pictures you see here, Sue is going somewhere and she meets a friend of her, a woman, a man on a suit, and I'm going to the station, he's saying to her. And what they ask from us, yesterday Sue walked along the road, and it's finished action. Okay, it's over. Sue walked, or Sue was walking. You can say, let's read the next question, the next sentence. When she meet James. Okay, we can say she walked, but when she meet James, at a specific point she met in the past, and that's why it was the process. She was walking. It's the process along the road when she met James. The next one, he go to the station to catch a train, and he carry a bag, and it's past continuous or past simple. And at the same time she met James. James also met she. Okay, Sue, and it's a point for Sue. Sue was walking along the road when she met James, and also James met she. At the same time he was going to a station. Okay, it was process for him. He was going to the station to catch a train, and he also the process, he was carrying a bag. They stop to talk for a few minutes, and stop, it's finished action, and that's why it was like back. They stopped to talk for a few minutes. It was the end of our first part today's lesson. Let's move on to the next part. You see here, put the verb into the past continuous or past simple. Okay, for example, blank, your team win the football match yesterday, and we have to build a question. Okay, and you can say like that, your team win, we are talking about past, and we can use did. And did your team win the football match yesterday? Did your team win the football match yesterday? And that's all. And the weather was very bad, so we not play. And in the past we can say we played or we didn't play. You see here not, and we didn't play. That's it. Next one, how blank you break the window, and we can ask a question, how did you break? Okay, how did you break the window? And let's say we played football. We were playing football. Okay, because it was the process. We were playing football. I kicked the ball and it hit the window. I was kicking, it's not correct. Why? Because it's finished action one time. Just 1 second. I kicked the ball and it hit the window, because the past simple of hit is hit. It's irregular verb. Kick is regular. That's why ed. And the next one, blank, you see Jessica last night. And what we can say here, did you see Jessica last night? Because it's past continuous. Okay, that's why we say, did you see Jessica last night? And the answer, yes, she wear a very nice jacket. And we can say she was wearing a nice jacket. Okay, why? Because she was wearing a nice jacket from night, from 9 o'clock till 12. It's a process. It's not just she won. She was wearing a very nice jacket. We wanna underline the process. That's why she was wearing a very nice jacket, and that's why I know she was there, for example. And the last part, what blank you do at 2 o'clock this morning? And what we can say, what did you do or what were you do? You see here, at 2 o'clock this morning, at a specific time, and it's definitely past continuous. What were you doing? What were you doing at 2 o'clock this morning? I was asleep. I was sleeping. The next one, the last one. I blank lose my key last night. And last night, we cannot use here past continuous. It's just past simple. I lost my keys last night. Lose, lost. It's past simple. Okay, how blank you get into your room? And it's also finished action. That's why we have to use past simple. How did you get into your room? Okay, how did you get into your room? I climbed in through a window. And you cannot say I were climbing. We need the result. I climbed in through a window. Climbed in through a window. And that's it. It was the end of our today's exercises lesson. Let's move on. Good job, guys. Be sure to check out my other videos in order to repeat the other English rules or learn some new ones. Enjoy learning English. Please do subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hit the subscribe button if you didn't do that already, so you don't miss out on future content. Don't forget to like the video. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.